Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. We did a Mariachi Sinclair solo earlier this week, or last week I guess at this point, and it's time to do a solo with the other bad, quote-unquote tanky Sinclair ID, Zwei Sinclair, because he also should be able to get a decent mileage out of Cavernous Wailing, right? Surely. So we'll see how that goes. It's another solo time. Solos are just fun, right? I like to do them. We have to see what are we going to go for. So we chose Tremors, our starting thing. First priority, probably something that gives us resources, though. Coffee and Cranes is a resource a turn, right? And it might give us, like, Lust and stuff, which is kind of what we need. So, an interesting choice. I don't really think I want to do a floor 1 Baba Yaga, though. Not for running this. We'll re-roll, see if we get anything good here. Once again, unless we want to do floor 1 Baba Yaga with Zwei Sinclair, which is, you know, certainly going to be basically instant death. Don't think that's a good choice. Might just take Bella Truth, go for the Tremor Burst shenaniganery. Might be a solid enough choice, yeah, sure. We just gotta really hope he gets something that gives resources then. Because, Cavernous Wailing costs 1 Lust, and we don't have a way to build up Lust unless we get an E.G.O gift that gives us Lust. This one synergizes with Lust, but doesn't give us Lust. Your singing gift doesn't matter for us, yeah. Neither of these are good ideas to fight, I don't think. Hopefully we can pass this. Cool. I guess that did some SP damage to Sinclair, so that's a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Outcast Floor, might be a bit of issue. We're weak to Slash, Resist Blunt. It's the exact same resistances as Mariachi Sinclair, so easy enough to remember, right? We'll see how this goes. This shouldn't be too hard of a floor 1, hopefully. Of course, the big issue over Mariachi Sinclair is that, we're not going to have as easy a time for focused encounters because we don't have an evade, right? Okay, we can't even do much of anything here. Do we just want to turn to Cavernous Wailing? We might want to. Go for the baton, then. We'll see how things are looking, right? If we're going to be taking a lot of damage. Because Zwei Sinclair also has 2 stagger thresholds as opposed to Mariachi only having 1. Like, trash Mariachi all you want, but, like, it is better in basically every aspect than Zwei Sinclair, as far as I'm concerned, right? So able to do a fair bit of damage. I think we can get away without Cavernous Wailing this fight, potentially. We really need a method to heal up, though. We really need to get our sanity up, too, but we'll be able to manage that, yeah, cool. Shame these guys are defending so much, causing us to go for so many one-sided attacks, but Strong Strike is nice, it's protection next turn. Always good to have. So I think Sinclair can be fairly decent at protection stacking, because his skill 3 gives him protection. If we can get the Christmas Floor, and if we can get the gift sack, that would be even more protection to be goated. The Cavernous Wailing support passive also gives, or not support passive, E.G.O passive, also gives protection if you have it active. So we might be able to stack a decent bit of protection depending on how things go, right? So that'll be the hope. Okay, nice. Never being hit by one-sided attack. Okay, I think we're fine at this point. Hopefully. We're going to need to kill these guys at some point, though, which is a bit of an issue, because so far, really aren't. Hopefully we can get some decent Tremorage going as well, so we've got something working out for us, right? Putting damage down is also nice, with your skill 2. But yeah, target has 5+ Tremor upon Tremor Burst, gain 2 protection next turn. So that's super nice. So his skill 3, if everything goes well, it'll be 3 protection next turn if the target has a decent bit of Tremor. We need to get Nixie Divergence or something to make it so we can actually stack Tremor, though, because our Tremor infliction is really bad. Inflict 2 Tremor there, inflict 6 Tremor there, yeah. We don't have any Tremor count. At least because he's an earlier Tremor unit, he doesn't have any Tremor, he doesn't have any Tremor count reduction on Burst with this skill 3, at least. So if we can get Nixie Divergence, we might just be set on Tremor count from that alone, right? So that's kind of the hope. Yeah, skill 1 and skill 2 are single coin attacks, a little bit rough. You do a little bit of damage, we're fine though. Okay, we almost get staggered. We might want to get staggered here, actually. Thinking about it logically. Because if we get staggered here, that means we won't have the stagger threshold immediately there for the next fight. We don't have any way of healing up or anything right now, so... might want to just do that, right? We'll see. Hopefully we don't kill all of them this turn if that's our plan. Let one of them attack us, stagger us, but I kind of want to leave us at only one enemy remaining. Might be hard for them to hit us, though, because we can just defend and stack Stupid's shield. Do we kill them all? I think we do just kill them all. Yeah. Okay, that might be bad, then. That might be, like, the worst possible HP to end this fight on. If we'd taken a little bit more, we'd be in a good spot, but, shouldn't have risked it there. We've still got multiple fights to go before we get to the rest stop, so... that's not good. Really not good. Okay. We must sally forth, however. We got high speed. Okay, that's good at least. We can go for the Cavernous Will and get some shield going, get the passive going. Should help out a decent bit, but... to assume that we're not going to take, like, basically any damage this fight would be super optimistic. You get staggered instantly from that, though, so that's nice. Slash attacks are really scary since we're weak to that. Yeah. Okay, we've got a little bit of Blubber Bubble left, but not a lot. Yeah, we're getting staggered this turn. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Okay, we just barely didn't? Huh. That was good then. If they got a couple more heads or something, we would have been in a bad spot. But yeah, there's no reason to I didn't really think there'd be a reason to Blubber Bubble there, because I thought we'd be staggered and we'd be done for. We really just gotta hope. Okay, yeah, bad speed roll again. You've got a 2 to 4, so it's not good just in general, right? Oh boy. Multiple of these is nice, but... I think we're just staggered here. Yeah, I think we might just be dead, in fact. If so, a bit of a bad start for this run, huh? We'll have to see how much damage they do to us, though, right? Maybe we can survive 2 entire turns of just being whacked at for a while. It'll be close. I think. Depending on... I didn't really look at their skills, because you don't really get the chance to when you get staggered, but... depends on if they've got some more strong stuff coming our way. Okay, we are alive. That's something. We can Cavernous Wailing, Gloom Resonance. Hopefully do well from there, because Gloom Resonance means we're going to be getting a decent bit of shield, right? So that should help out. Corroding it could have been a good idea too, but issue is that we've still got one more fight after this, and we don't have any more Lust resources, so we can't Cavernous Wailing at all for the rest of this run. I think we're cooked. I do think we are cooked. Seeing it through to the end, though, just because, like, it would feel lame to just give up now and there, but we're gonna need to start a new round, which is fine by me. I don't think restarting the fight will fix us. I think we just got to a bad start. That first fight was really bad. Yeah, no more Lust. You know what? I think I'm gonna restart. Let's give this another attempt from the top. Okay. I've started a new run. I've chosen a little bit different E.G.O gifts this time because I realized that might be a smart move. There is Blue Zippo Lighter, which I think is an instant go for. This floor might be a little rough. There's some slash weak enemies on this, but like Blue Zippo Lighter will just help out so much. And they're not the strongest enemies on this floor, right? A lot of enemies that'll do slash and stuff. I guess it depends on what we roll and whatnot. But we might be able to manage. If we just get through this floor, then we're going to be having so many more Blubber Bubble spam to do. Okay, this is actually a perfect fight to get here. Whenever we get these guys, they're like exclusively blunt, I think. Yeah. So we resist them. And we're not weak to any of these sins either, so that's convenient. We're neutral to all of them, so should work out decently. Clash is your skill 1 gain protection. Might be nice to throw with that Clash 1 sometimes, but I think it's too early for us to be able to throw with the Clash 1. But I also, went with a different E.G.O gift selection this time, because I went with Sour Liquor Aroma instead of Reverberation, because we weren't stacking Tremor enough for Reverberation to trigger, and it's not that strong anyways. It's nice, but like, Sour Liquor Aroma is probably better, because it means Tremor skills that apply Tremor Potency to your account gain offense level +2, so we get a little bit more power, right? It's not a lot. It's very much so not a lot. But it could do something, right? Oh god, you're gonna stack a bunch of power down on us. Yeah, that's the one issue with this fight first, is the fact that they are very rude. And all their attacks do a minimum of 1 damage, so our protection only does so much. As long as we survive a couple turns, don't take too much damage, we should be in a decent spot, though. Okay, some suppression gaming. Really is a shame aggro doesn't do anything in normal encounters. I'm still very mad about that, because then we'd at least be able to trigger like some stuff like the Dawn support passive, Lantern Dawn support passive. Not under these circumstances, I'm sure. I don't think I've got the resources for it, but like, you know what I mean. Not really a good reason to not have aggro work in normal fights, because there is plenty of times where it does in fact matter a lot. Oh, there's the plus coin drop. Yeah, we haven't gotten that yet, but that's going to be a little rough. Maybe we'll lose some clashes or something now. Who knows? We're not clashing with skill 1 at all, so we won't gain protection from it, but eh. These guys resist blunt as well, so it really is just kind of like a stall fest, it feels like. More plus coin drop, excellent. We love Zwei, Sinclair. That +0 on his skill 2, let's go. Okay, we're doing some damage at least. We might be able to get some kills this turn. More plus coin drop is annoying. And we've got so much bind that these guys are going first no matter what, but that's alright. I say so much bind, but we've got 2 bind, and that's enough to bring us down to 1 speed. Because of, you know, our 2 to 4 base speed range. I'm buffed to 2 to 6 with Mirror Dungeon stuff, though, so should still be doing at least a little better than that, right? Surely. Cool, nice stagger. Probably can kill that guy. Yeah. That's good to see. Strong strike. Still decent enough damage. It actually managed to get the protection next turn, so that's cool. Once again, protection isn't doing anything for us for this fight because their attacks are doing 1 damage anyways. And you can't reduce damage to 0 from protection or stuff like that. Attacks always do a baseline of 1 damage. But this is the point where we're not going to get hit anymore because we're going to be able to clash everything, so we're set. Hopefully we get these guys again for the next fight, so we have to do 1 more fight before we get to the rest stop, but if we don't, we might be fine, right? We'll have to see. I really like to get through this floor without having to spend any lust resources, because we're going to have to deal with Ida at the end of the floor. And Ida herself isn't the biggest issue, but her minions have a lot of slash stuff, right? So it wouldn't be very nice. Okay, cool. Let's just spam skill 1 so we can get a bunch of gloom, because that's the thing we need. Only thing we need Wrath for would be if we were to Impending Day, but we don't really want to Impending Day because that spends Lust. And doesn't really benefit us that much. Could be more resources, though, if we use it at a decent time, get the passive going. So it's actually not the worst idea, I guess, but we don't really need more resources for the Sin Affinities we already have. Oh, that's a Pierce Speak fight, actually. That's Taikyu, huh? Which shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Perversion isn't good. I thought it was good for a second, but then I remembered it only gives you resources you already have. Huh? Decent bit of heads for 0 sanity. Always funny to see. Oh, this is perfect. We need this. We need this so desperately. So, oh god. 50-50, we believe in you. No. Do I still get it, please? Okay, I still get it. I was worried for a second, but I had a feeling this might be one you still get. So yeah, no, whenever we stagger an enemy, we heal 5% HP. That's very good. Lithograph, it's so nice. Probably the worst part for solos in Mirror Dungeon 4 is the fact you can't just re-roll starting gifts until you manage Lithograph, because it's so good. You guys actually do a fair bit of damage, huh? You can do a bunch of SP damage and stuff with your shenanigans. We got decent speed roll, though. I'm tempted to Cavernous Wailing for this. We're gonna get countered. Yeah. We can wait at least one turn, I think, before we Cavernous Wailing. We're taking a fair bit of damage, though. I don't like that. If we can stagger some enemies, heal up a little bit, we'll be in a good spot, though. We're doing their SP damage, yep. And stacking a lot of bleed, too, which is also really bad for us. Okay, I think we need Cavernous Wailing now. Yeah, definitely. That's fine. It'll be enough shield that we should be fine this fight, right? We're gonna get counter, but the counter is fairly weak. It's Pierce, so we're neutral to it, stuff like that. But that shield HP should last a little bit. Give us time to stagger some enemies, get our healing up. It's a bunch of SP damage from you guys, though. That's always scary as well. Yeah, we're at neutral SP now. Yeah. And we're almost out of shield. Hopefully we can stagger some of these guys. Once again, though, they are resisting our blunt attacks, so that's very unfortunate. Hopefully we get to stagger the third guy, though, since he's relatively close. Suppress should be able to do decently. Okay, there we go. That's 5% healing. Might make the difference, honestly. Paralysis next turn is bad. Okay, Blubber Bubble does go down now, but that's fine. You're not going for anything too scary. I think we're fine this turn, actually, yeah. Alright, let's roll with that, then. Some SP damage, of course, but you're not doing a lot of actual damage. And the paralysis doesn't matter too much. It's floor 1, after all, right? So we're able to pull through. Counters will add up, though. We need to get some staggers in quick, I think. Strong Strike should be decent. Yeah, decent. Not more than decent, though. Okay, we're taking a lot of Crack Your Skulls here. Those could stagger us. We're fast in the enemy, though, so... If we can do this... We definitely can't get away with another Cavernous Wailing this fight, though. We cannot afford to, because we need to save the one lust for the Ida fight, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, we do not make it through there. Yeah, some countering goes on. But we should... Okay, this is a stagger. 5% healing. Will this make the difference? Potentially, right? And yeah, sure, kill this guy in the process, too. We don't gain any benefits for killing, because we don't have the lust for, you know, the Ryoshi Pass. But these guys get a lot of tails. There's the stagger. Oh, no. Okay, they're not attacking us a lot this turn, though. A decent bit, but I don't think we die here. We might be doing decent enough on HP to get into the Ida fight without too much concern. Yeah, okay, this is fine. The 2 protection's also helping out. And we can clash everything now, so that's good. Sanity's still an issue, paralysis is an issue, but we get through it relatively quickly, so yeah, that's fine. More counterage, that's okay. We're under our first stagger threshold, and that's the part that matters. Lithograph might push us above it, though, if we stagger all these guys, which would be unfortunate, huh? Love to see, I guess. Oh, we're gonna heal up anyways, that's right. We'll spend the cost to heal up. I keep on forgetting about that. Yeah, that'll be a big help for us. Because we've got to rest up before the fight. So the HP situation isn't going to matter too much. More staggers, nice. I think we're above our stagger threshold now too, so that's fine. Do more of this. Whenever we get the Gloom Resonance, we trigger, you know, the funny passive from Zwei for more defense level, which is nice. I'm just gonna hope we get Downpour or something just kind of randomly, right? Homeward could help a little bit for some more healing. Grand Welcome or something like that could help out so we get more resources, because even, like, it'll be nice to have Zippo Lighter, but that's still an average of, like, 2 lust a fight, I think, right? Roughly. Heal Sinner. Selected Sinner heals up a bunch. We'll get you to basically max. I think a little bit under, but basically max. No, that is max. Cool. Upgrade this for more tremor. That's not a bad idea. What happens when we upgrade this? Targets 3 people instead. Doesn't seem that worth it. We'll save our cost instead. Alright. Ida time. We only get 1 Cavernous Willing, so we're going to need to choose a good time for it. Ideally, a turn when we've got decent speed roll. Like this, actually. Yeah, this might work out. Taking some damage, we'll be able to resist the brute force of it through this. We are weak to Envy, so that's a little annoying from Ida's part. We should be able to handle it. We get a little bit of Blood Bubble, we trigger our passive so that the shield will give us protection these couple of turns, we have it active. So that's cool. Shield's not going to last very long though, yeah. Okay, but we're doing decently, and that's what matters. You're only dodging this turn. Okay, that's cool. Should be able to get some decent damage off here. Yeah, down goes our shield. That's fine. We got the 2 protection from it. That's what matters. Get our SP back up to max-ish. Do good damage to this guy. Okay, if we can kill that guy... We can kill that guy. Good. That might put us into a decent spot. Okay, we're gonna take a fair bit of damage, but I think we can handle it. Gloom res for the Zwei passives is nice. But yeah, you guys aren't gonna do too much damage here. The floor disappeared for a second. It happens. Yeah, Baton works well, though. Even if we fail, we get 2 protection from it, which is nice, so I'm not too concerned. Heal up a little bit from that stagger. Do decent damage here. Not like an insane bit, but decent. And we should kill you with a strong strike. Yes, okay, cool. So that's 1 down. Big help, big help. And we're clashing basically everything this turn. The only thing we're not is this one, which means we're getting the attack down and power and paralysis next turn. A little bit rough, but we can handle it. Zwei Sinclair is goated after all. Okay, that was a little tense, but we pulled through, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, attack power down paralysis next turn. I don't think we'll be able to win a clash like that against Ida next turn. Hopefully we'll have some skill 3s or something ready then, though, right? Would help out. You get staggered, more healing for us. Cool. Once we get Lethograph, we'll also be able to use Lantern to heal up if need be, which is going to be super good. Or once we get, Zippoliter, I mean to say. More resources. Yeah, a lot of hopelesses. How hopeless are they? Probably not as hopeless as the game's telling us, but still fairly hopeless. I guess we should go for the skill 1 so that if we do clash lose, we can just stack protection, though, for the bit. Yeah, okay, resist this guy's damage a little bit better thanks to that 2 protection. Resist this guy's damage even better thanks to 2 protection. We're not resisting it nearly as much as I'd hope for, though. Oh, God. Okay, we're not staggered yet. Okay, we're at 8 protection this turn. So these guys are going to do 1 damage per hit on basically everything. But yeah, this is going to be a little bit rough. I think we're dead, yeah. Okay. Restart this fight. We can do this. We just gotta give it another shot. Maybe consider saving Cavernous Willing for a little bit later. Tank hits for the first few turns a little bit more. We should be able to manage it, right? But Cavernous Willing, maybe... Ideally, we'd get like a turn 4 Cavernous Willing, because then we get the 4 Gloom Res for, you know, the strongest possible one. But that would be optimal. He immediately went for the thing that super weakens us next turn. That's unfortunate. We can also guard if need be. It's not the worst idea a lot of the time. Hail damage a little bit better, right? Yeah, we've got 7 attack power now in this turn. If we roll a 1 with strong strike right now, yeah, that's pretty cool. So we physically can't, you know, roll heads. We can't gain the coin power shenanigans. So, alright. We'll just block then. We'll roll tails on the guards, but that's fine. We'll handle it, I'm sure. You guys aren't doing too much damage to us. Because it's floor 1, like, their power isn't anything that special, right? Floor 1's gonna be the hardest one because we don't have E.G.O resources to our name at all. Okay, we can actually clash this turn, so that's pretty cool. We'll do that. Sure. Get the Gloom Res for the passives. And next turn will be Cavernous Wailing turn. Oh, we lost a clash. It was with a skill 1 though, so we got 2 protection from it, so we'll be doing better off for the rest of this turn from it, so I'm fine with that. Fair bit of damage there, because it's an Envious Slash, hitting both weaknesses at once. That's alright. Oh, that was a stagger. Oh, that's unfortunate. There are a lot of attacks that turn, though, so it makes sense. We probably die here once again, which is unfortunate. That was looking good. They're just not evading nearly as much as I'd like them to, right? If they use their defensive skills a little more, maybe we'd be in a better spot. Yeah, we'll just give up before Sinclair explodes into a violent, bloody explosion of gore and stuff. All that fun stuff. Indeed. Let's see. Bit scary of a turn 1 this time around. That's fine. We'll see how well we handle it. We'll turn 2 Cavernous Wailing if we need to. If we can get some kills, then we'd be so much better off and we wouldn't be nearly as dead if we staggered, right? That's kind of the issue. Our damage output is really bad, so that even when we do survive, they're just gaining skill slots as fast as I am, which really means that I'm not getting as much of a payoff as I'd like. I don't think we need to turn 2 do this, though. We're clashing against the bad attack. And we'll block you. We're getting the debuff next turn, though. Might be a good turn for Cavernous Wailing next turn, then. Yeah. God, I really wish guards triggered at, you know, the start of the turn instead of, you know, the very last enemy of the turn. It's still such, like, a big nuisance. Okay, yeah, I think this is a loss again. Unless we can manage to tank things just super luckily. We could corrode this, actually. I'm fine with that. That's not bad, actually. That's a good target. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, resist that. We get to corrode Cavernous Wailing here, though. Which is important, because by corroding, we manage to hit the person in the back instead of the person, like, in the front or so, right? Same, honestly, that's a good bit of shield. And it lasts a decent bit of time, so that's good. It'll last this turn and next turn. So we gotta make the most of next turn mainly, right? That's fine. Okay, yeah. That's alright. The shield is mostly drained at this point. That's unfortunate to see, but... we might be able to pull through, right? It's possible. Just gotta block these attacks. Nothing too scary here, I think. This is the main one I'm worrying about, though. We do resist Gloom, though, so that's at least nice. But yeah, get our Sandy up there. Cool. Didn't do a lot of damage. Ugh. Okay, that's unfortunate. There goes our shield. Do 4 protection at least, so if we do randomly fail another clash, we're not in the worst spot. Okay, this guy can just dodge us, though, so that's unfortunate. Yeah,
특히 저번처럼 소매단추를 달랑거리는 채로 제압하는 직원이 보여서는
Don't like the looks of this very much. Yeah. Okay, we can give it another shot, though. We can give it another shot. We're so close. We're so close. We can do this. I believe. I believe.
직원들 복장 점검은 다 마치셨습니까?
Do I believe? I'm not sure. I'm already having second thoughts. That's okay. This is a good first turn. Ida's not doing, you know, any stupid debuffs on us. She's just dodging in peace. We managed to clash against one of the bad attacks. Okay, but that's still 6 attack power down this turn. Which, suffice to say, not exactly doing great here. And also, I didn't look at what Ida's doing, but she's probably debuffing us, isn't she? That's what she loves to do so much. Okay, that wasn't the debuff, at least. Oh, we're just staggered. Okay. Cool. You know what? I think I've decided I don't like Zwei Sinclair very much. Which I already didn't like him, but I was like, maybe he can do decently. No, Mariachi Sinclair sweep anytime. I'll accept that loss, honestly. Yeah, this is the end of the episode. We didn't get past floor 1. Zwei Sinclair is boring. He's like if Mariachi Sinclair was worse. Which is, you know, an insane thing to say, but it's accurate. Mariachi Sinclair, he's got dodge, he's got poise, he's got sinking, he's got a cool skill 3 that reduces stagger threshold. That's cool stuff. Zwei Sinclair, this guy, he's got nothing. I'm not even gonna look at him. Let's pull up Mariachi Sinclair, his superior brother. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at how cool he is. Look at how strong these skills are. He's actually got more coins as well, so he does more damage on average. Anyways, yeah, Zwei Sinclair, boring. That'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!